Hey, how's it going, everybody? KaijuLou here, and welcome to the first ever KaijuLou Wrestling vlog here on Super Game Strikers. Um, it's late at night right now, guys, and I am beat. I am dead tired right now. I am gonna go to sleep right after this video. It's been a long day. It's been a long day and stuff, what with research papers and finals coming up for school. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, so yeah. But anyway, for this wrestling vlog, I'm gonna keep this one pretty short and sweet. And so, you know, as this progresses and stuff, we'll have much more lengthier and more interesting wrestling vlogs in the future right away. And like I said, this is probably going to be done at least every other week. I'm going to be having a wrestling vlog discussing events that happened on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, the monthly pay-per-views, anything wrestling news related or that is really worth talking about. But anything right now for this very first vlog, I'm only going to talk about two things. One, I'm just going to give my final thoughts on Wrestlemania, which is this Sunday, and talk a little bit about the pretty much like a little recap of all the stuff, my thoughts on the final Raw and SmackDown before Wrestlemania. So yeah, and see the hype and the build up and everything. Whew, excuse me, going on about it. So yeah, and also second thing, which I'm going to talk to you guys about right now. At the end of this video, as I promised from my WrestleMania 33 predictions video, if you guys want to hear my predictions, I highly recommend go checking that out after that video. But also, like I said from that last video, from my WrestleMania predictions video, I said I was going to make a WrestleMania 33 bingo card. And that I did. So at the end of this video, like I said, if you guys want to do it, go right ahead. I'm sure as hell going to do it. It's going to be really fun. But if you guys want to do it, at the end of this video, we'll be showing off on the screen here a full-size picture of my WrestleMania 33 bingo card. So if you guys want to play along just for fun and everything, and just to let you guys know, first prize, anyone who gets a bingo wins a Nintendo Switch and $10,000. No. Oh God, just kidding. We're not there yet. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? That might be a good idea once this channel really builds up and gets really big. Who knows? Maybe myself and my co-host Sega Sean in the future, we might do some giveaways, you know, with these bingo things. As you guys know, like I said, me and Sega Sean are huge fans of bingo, and yeah, we might do some giveaways or something. I don't know. This is all not too a long time. But anyway, let's jump right into the bingo card. Like I said, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys a full screen view of the bingo card. But also, I'm going, just in case, I'm going to explain all the bingo squares and what they mean, because a lot of them are pretty short. I had to really shorten words and stuff like that, so just you guys get a clear understanding. Here's my little bingo, my little rough draft that I did the other day of my bingo card at for WrestleMania. So I'm just going to say what each square is and give a brief explanation to them. So the way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go from the top row to the bottom row, from left to right. So yeah, here we go. Top row, The Rock appears. It's pretty obvious that it might happen. It's WrestleMania. The Rock usually shows up at least every year at WrestleMania for a brief appearance or cameo, and it's his home state of Florida. So yeah, there's no way they can pass this up. The Rock appears. Kurt Angle returns at WrestleMania. So, yeah, Kurt Angle, he's in the Hall of Fame, might show up, might even do something, a skit or a segment at WrestleMania. A painful one, Roman beats The Undertaker. Shane McMahon jumping off something high. And yes, that's what I mean, because, I don't know, Shane McMahon's either going to do something really, really crazy to AJ Styles to wow the crowd, or he's just going to jump something high, like off a Hell in a Cell or some kind of platform. So Shane McMahon jumping off something high. Next I have G versus BL, greater than 126. What that means is Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. That Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar is going to last more than 1 minute and 26 seconds. So, yeah, that's what that means there. The second row, G versus BL, less than 126. That means the complete opposite. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. The whole match, I don't give a shit who wins. I honestly don't care. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. The match lasting less than 1 minute and 26 seconds. And yes, I went by 1 minute and 26 seconds for both these squares because I am going by what, how long their match was at Survivor Series last year, which was 1 minute 26. This square is probably going to be the most doubtful one, but they said they're going to return soon. Everyone's hoping WrestleMania. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I just threw it on here. The Hardys return at WrestleMania. Kevin Owens wins the U.S. title from Chris Jericho. Dean Ambrose wins. He retains the Intercontinental Championship. Enzo and Cass wins the Raw Tag Team Championships. I hope. Now to the third row. John Cena proposes to Nikki Bella. NXT star debuts at WrestleMania. The middle square, of course, in bingo, that is a free space. A returning or debuting diva. And finally, in the third row, the WrestleMania catchphrase said at least over 3 times, which is the ultimate thrill ride, because it's already getting annoying now. Raw and SmackDown, don't forget to see WrestleMania, the ultimate thrill ride. I am going to beat you up at WrestleMania, the ultimate thrill ride. That sort of thing. The fourth row, 3 or more new champs have been crowned at WrestleMania. A long, pretty lengthy WrestleMania skit or in-ring segment. Kind of like how it was a couple of years back with The Rock and Ronda Rousey beating up the Authority. Speaking of beating up, next one, Seth Rollins beats up Triple H. Apparently they have a match, and they don't have a match. It's some kind of unsanctioned match. I'll talk about it in a little bit, but Seth Rollins beats the crap out of Triple H at Mania. A celebrity appearance. It can be any celebrity, an actor, I don't know, a rapper, a musician, a pro athlete who makes an appearance at WrestleMania, even if they're in the audience. The unexpected happens. That one, I guess I can be generous. Either like an unpredictable win or a most unlikely thing happens at WrestleMania. Or also too, like for another good example, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. The most least expecting guy wins the match. Or a surprise appearance, like rumor has it, Shelton Benjamin, I just heard as well, is medically cleared to wrestle. And, oh boy, right in time for WrestleMania. So maybe, he'll show up. He'll probably show up at the Raw after, not Raw, SmackDown after WrestleMania. Or he will actually make an appearance in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So something like that with the unexpected. And finally, the last row, old legends appear, like the WWE Hall of Fame class. They usually do that every year. Cesaro uppercut City, I hope, for the triple threat tag team match for the Raw tag titles. Cesaro just uppercutting everybody in a cool but funny segment. Bayley retains the Raw Women's title. The Wyatt family reunites because I heard Eric Rowan is going to return soon, and Luke Harper, I don't know. I feel like shenanigans are going to happen at WrestleMania, and the Wyatt family just might appear. Or if not, the very last square, Orton wins. And there you have it. These are all the squares for the WrestleMania bingo card. Okay. A quick final thoughts on Raw and SmackDown before WrestleMania. A lot of build-up. Their SmackDown definitely, once again, the better show of the week. A lot of build-up. It actually got me really hyped for a lot of matches that I originally didn't care for. But yeah, like for example, Shane versus AJ. That was a really, really cool contract signing segment. It was really, really, it got us really hyped. We all know that AJ, he can make anybody look good. He can make any match look good. He can turn shit into gold, pretty much. Shane, even though he's not a wrestler, and this is like the first time he's ever actually fighting in a straight-up one-on-one wrestling match, without having to use weapons or false count anywhere. I don't know. He might shock us. This might be one of the better matches of the night. So yeah, that contract signing really hyped me up for that. The segment, probably the best part of the night, was the segment between the mixed tag team match of Miz and Maurice versus Cena and Nikki. I loved it. John Cena went straight full savage mode on them. Especially on the Miz. Both did great. The Miz and Maurice, with the past couple of weeks doing those parodies of the parody videos of what's that show, Total Bellas. That was really funny, really hilarious. It was gold. And Cena's reaction to it and his final words to the Miz at WrestleMania. This a lot of build up for this. A lot of build up. Hopefully, you know, it's all just a setup for John and Nikki to win. And like I said, he's probably going to propose to her at WrestleMania. I would actually be surprised if he doesn't. If all this is just a lead up to that. Because Miz and Maurice especially keep bringing up the subject of marriage and proposing and stuff throughout their parody. Which is kind of a giveaway, maybe. But, yeah, but, you know, it's kind of sad. All this is just, everyone says, oh, Miz and Maurice are going to get buried after WrestleMania. Who knows? Maybe, because Miz is just a red-hot heel right now. He is, like, one of the best in WWE right now, bar none. So, yeah, this actually got me hyped for this match. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal match, I am actually pretty excited for this time, even though it's pretty much going to be Jobber City. People have been treating this really important. You know, a lot of build-up from guys like Braun Strowman, Sami Zayn, even Mojo Rawley. It's probably gonna be a good one. It's probably going to be a good one. And I can honestly see, in my opinion, my three favorites for that match is probably, like I said, Braun Strowman, but also to Sami Zayn and Mojo Rawley, funny enough. And maybe Big Show and Kane if they're in it. I don't think Big Show's going to win it again. But yeah, you know, at least in the final four is going to be Zayn, Rawley, and Strowman as my prediction for that. I don't know if I said that last video, but yeah. What else? Dean versus Corbin. I don't know why these guys didn't really do nothing on SmackDown except had that talk over on the camera to each other, just trash talking. I'm surprised they weren't actually on SmackDown doing anything to build up their feud for WrestleMania, because this was one of originally the few matches I was interested in. I don't know. I don't really know, because this was kind of like a stale rivalry. It just really was. It just started becoming less and less interesting each and every week. I don't know. I don't know. I just wish they give, maybe, who knows, maybe this actually will be gold Sunday, but I don't know. I just wish they gave Dean something decent for WrestleMania, you know. I know Dean has had a lot of mixed reviews and thoughts from fans, but I still like the guy. I'm still a huge fan of the Lunatic. So yeah, there's that. What else? Oh, Naomi's back, and apparently she's going to be in the SmackDown Women's Championship match. The little free for all. I call it a gauntlet match. It's probably not, but I'm happy to see Naomi back. Originally I thought Alexa is going to retain, but who knows? Maybe this is a setup for Naomi to get back her title. So yeah, I can't wait. It was an awesome return. I loved her entrance when she ran and she jumped right on Natalya in midair and did that spinning Hurricane Rana. That was fantastic. A little disappointed that the Usos are not going to be defending their SmackDown Tag Team titles at WrestleMania. I don't know why, because they had so much build-up and so much momentum as a heel tag team that, you know, they've really been revitalized these past several weeks, because these guys have been in WWE for a very long time, and we thought at this point they've ran their course, they're stale. It's just going to be a jobber tag team from here on in, but no, they've shocked us, at least me. So yeah, kind of disappointing that they're not going to be defending the belts at Mania. I don't know. Those were kind of like the main things at Mania. Orton. How did I forget that? Orton and Wyatt. I kind of laughed at this because this feud is awesome, but at the same time kind of cringeworthy, because I don't know, with the whole satanic thing and the supernatural, especially the part, you know, it was kind of like the final nail in the coffin for me was when Orton had that segment when they kind of had that X thing, which is like the Wyatt artifact or whatever. I don't know what the hell that is. It's just a red X and looks like a key or a dagger, and I'm just like, guys, TNA called. They want their Ultimate X back. Oh god, if you guys even remember Ultimate X. I haven't been keeping up with TNA. Do they still do the Ultimate X matches? Whatever. I digress. So yeah, Orton stabbed the dagger on the ground, and they had all this CGI and stuff, and I'm like, okay. And I thought the yellow eyes was bad when he first joined the Wyatts, but this one was something else. I don't know. There's that. Raw, Goldberg, Lesnar, Goldberg. This just further proves that Goldberg is going to lose at WrestleMania, because usually in wrestling logic, when whoever stands tall before the pay-per-view are the ones who are going to lose. Usually, you know, if the babyface stands tall, then the babyface is going to lose at the pay-per-view. But if it's the other, or the other way, or vice versa. And so Goldberg coming in as the babyface speared Lesnar. Brock rolling on the ground, hurt. Goldberg standing tall as Universal Champion before WrestleMania. I'm like, that means he's going to drop the belt at Mania then. Because usually when that happens, the heel gets the last word. So, I guess Brock being the heel, I don't know what he is. Tweener, part-time, whatever. Just a bunch of fucking part-timers. Excuse me. The tag team titles, triple threat, excited about that one. Just more and more build up, mostly between Sheamus and Cesaro, not Gallows Anderson, which makes me think, I'm like, maybe this is showing that, hey, you know, the underdogs Enzo and Cass are going to sneak their way underneath and snatch those titles up by surprise. Maybe they'll surprise us at Mania in the end there. Jericho versus KO. Jericho versus KO. Enough said. Can't wait to see that one. Apparently Jericho is going to be leaving soon, so they might just give the belt to Owens. And yeah, Roman versus Undertaker. They just had a stare down. Kind of boring. And to tell you the truth, the Undertaker's build-up felt kind of weak. I don't know. It just didn't feel. Of course, it's classic Undertaker, what with the whole graveyard and stuff. But I thought there'd just be a lot more build up to this than that. I don't know. I'm probably being nitpicky here, or maybe it's just me. But I don't know. This whole build up just felt really, really weak. It started strong, but then it just went down. So hopefully, I don't know. This just makes me more and more concerned about the match Sunday. And yeah, Neville versus Aries. Can't wait for that one. Pre-show might steal the show here, folks. That's what everyone's predicting, and that's what I'm predicting as well. Pre-show might steal the show. And women's title match for Raw. Either Bayley is going to retain, or hopefully Nia wins this. Becoming a big Nia fan here, guys. And yeah. Other than that, yeah, there's not much left that went on for this week. The Raw and SmackDown before WrestleMania, but yeah, once again, these are my final thoughts before heading into WrestleMania. So hopefully this will be a really good show. Oh, and also Triple H versus Seth Rollins, unsanctioned match. Apparently, I guess they're fighting, but it's not a match. It kind of reminds me of, I think it was Royal Rumble 1999, when, I think it was Super Bowl Sunday, when Rock and Mick Foley as Mankind at the time, when they had their huge rivalry, they both fought in an empty arena, and that was called an unsanctioned match. So they might do something like that. That would be pretty cool, and at the same time pretty nostalgic to the old Attitude Era days. So that's another something to look forward to. But at this point, I'm much more excited about the Raw and SmackDown after WrestleMania, because in all honesty, those are usually the best parts about WrestleMania season, are the Raw and SmackDowns after WrestleMania. A lot of returns, a lot of surprises, a whole new chapter in WWE. And so, you know, here's to a good 2017 for wrestling, and hopefully at least a decent average WrestleMania this year, to say the least. But once again, thank you guys so much for listening to this video, and please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Super Game Strikers here on YouTube. And please be sure to tap that notification bell so you can tell when to get notified for more of our future videos to come. This is Kaiju Lou, and enjoy the WrestleMania 33 bingo card, and enjoy WrestleMania 33 in general. Take care, everybody.